evening and many thanks for joining us on the ITV Mainnews tonight. My name is Sonny Duke Okoso.
I'm Blessing Aiche. Good evening.
No fewer than 20 people have been killed and many others injured when bandits attacked 5 communities in 2 local government areas in Zamfara State. Residents of the affected communities confirmed the attacks and the casualties to newsman Thomas Sado completes the report.
The residents of the affected communities noted that the bandits in large numbers invaded the communities on Saturday afternoon and started shooting sporadically, killing many in the process. They said most of them with injuries are presently receiving treatment in different hospitals in the state. The residents also told newsmen that they now live in fear and appealed to the federal government to intensify efforts at putting the activities of bandits in check.
Today, banditry activities, to our understanding, have even turned is worse than Boko Haram to our own understanding, because we have seen their operation with more than 250 bikes, each with AK-47. They attack different villages. They attack a village called Gabaki and kill 5 people. Torawa, they kill 5 people. The other village called Gigia, they kill 1. In a village called Oroe in Zumi local government, they kill 4 people. In a village called Rioji, where I came from, they killed 1 and injured 7 people, including my father's younger brother.
Thomas Sado reporting.
16 persons have been killed in 2 separate attacks in Just North and Riom local government areas of Plateau State by men suspected to be beheaders. The attack in Dung village of Just North occurred on Sunday as the village came under siege with gunshots by gunmen. The village head, Daniel Choji, said the attackers came under the cover of darkness to unleash terror on the community. He said the attack left 8 persons dead, comprising of 5 females, 2 males, and an infant.
8 people that were killed, virtually members of the family. 7 of them members of one family. We do not actually know the reason for this attack, because this community has not done anything for ranks to kill.
The police public relations officer in the state, Gabriel Uba, said the command received a distress call from the community and responded with the deployment of a combined team of security personnel and Assistant Commissioner of Police to repel the attackers. He added that security personnel have been deployed to the affected areas to forestall the breakdown of law and order.
Back home, Hospital Management Committee of Igbenedion University Teaching Hospital, IUTH Okada, says the hospital has commenced a periodic training program for the Nigerian Police and the Federal Safety Corps, who are the first respondents to accident victims. The IUTH Management Committee gave the hint today while on a courtesy visit to the Edo State Commissioner of Police, Mr. Philip Obadu. Deborah Ogbefu has more.
The Chief Medical Director of the Nigeria's premier private university teaching hospital, Igbenedion University Teaching Hospital, Okada, Professor Nusakai Bazwaye, said they were at the office of the Edo State Police Boss, Mr. Philip Ogbadu, to formally inform him of the commencement of the periodic training program for men of the Nigerian Police and the Federal Safety Corps, who are the first responders to accident victims. He said the training will help the officers to know better and safe ways to handle and convey accident victims to the hospital.
We built a trauma center with an ambulance ready to ensure that patients are evacuated from the express once they have accidents. I want to inform you, sir, that our reason of doing that was we noticed that the police officers who are actually the first responder to road traffic accident patients, the road safety officers, and then members of the military or whatever, do not have the full training in terms of handling patients at the site of accidents. And sometimes, while they are trying to help, they endanger themselves, and sometimes they also worsen the medical condition of the patients. And so we took that as our responsibility, being strategically located along the express, to organize a training program We are experts in managing road traffic accidents.
Professor Bazwaye also appreciated the Commissioner of Police for the support in providing security for the teaching hospital community, which has created a peaceful environment in carrying out their day-to-day activities. He also used the visit to call on the police commissioner to come to the aid of an officer, Harrison Ilenagbe, who was involved in a fatal accident in 2019 and abandoned at IUTH since then. He urged the commissioner to use his office to facilitate the medical bills approved for the patient by the state governor, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, which has not been released.
For over 2 years, we had an accident in August 2019. And since 2019, he has been in our hospital. He had multiple fractures, both upper, lower limbs, and we have done on him more than 10 or 15 surgeries. Now we've operated all the limbs, and then he's recuperating, but we discovered that he's not able to pay his bills.
The Commissioner of Police to Edo State, Mr. Philip Aliyu Ogbadu, expressed appreciation to the visitors and commended the Hospital Management Committee of Igbenedion University Teaching Hospital for its corporate social responsibility to the society. He promised to continue to work in synergy and facilitate the medical bills of the officer in the care of the hospital.
I want to appreciate you for the corporate social responsibility you have done so far for our people of Edo State and for Benin in particular.
High point of the visit was a presentation of plaques to the visitors and to the host. Deborah Ugbefun reporting.
The item of Mainnews continues after this break. Please stay tuned.
Happy birthday.
85th hearty cheers to Elder Barrister Edward Ehi Osifu. The House of Igbenedion heartily rejoices with an amiable gentleman, a bridge builder, a resourceful personality, a legal icon, and a community leader, Elder Barrister Edward Ehi Osifu, on the occasion of your 85th birthday anniversary and launching of your autobiography. Your attainment of this ripe age, plus the quantum of achievements that have characterized your life journeys, are eloquent testimonies of the grace of God upon your life. On this auspicious occasion of your birthday, we join your family members, friends, and well-wishers across the world to celebrate your contributions to humanity. Happy birthday and many happy returns. Signed, His Excellency Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Osawa Igbenedion CFR, the Isama Benin, on behalf of the House of Igbenedion.
You don't get nice on the voice. I won't park my car. Take care of your father's car. Barrel. I beg no verse. Now too much berekete.
A heavyweight voice and data plan. Get 600 Naira free credit plus 700% bonus on every recharge and up to 100% bonus on data plans.
Congratulations. On behalf of my family, friends, and congratulate you, Osagiobare Amadasun, aka Onward, as the newly installed Okayele of Utekon community by the elders, led by the Ojonwe, Iseherien Ogiomoyi. I congratulate you and I pray for the good health, long life, wisdom, and knowledge to lead the people of Utekon community and use your weight of experience to bring development to the community. I salute your courage and resourcefulness. Once again, I say congratulations to you and the good people of Utekon community. Signed, Kennedy Amadasu.
Thanks for staying with us on the ITV Mainnews. For more on the news tonight, let's now join Avi Aguare in our Abuja studios.
From Abuja, the Senate has called for the establishment of a nationwide toll-free telephone number for reporting emergencies to relevant agencies of government. This formed part of discussions at a one-day public hearing organized by the Senate Committee on Communications. National Assembly correspondent Osawoname Ibizugbe reports.
The one-day public hearing is on the Nigerian Postal Service Act and the nationwide toll-free emergency number establishment bill. The hearing was organized by the Senate Committee on Communications, chaired by Lagos Central Senator Oluremi Tinubu. In her presentation, Senator Tinubu highlighted objectives of the NIPOST bill to include the promotion of small and medium enterprises while promoting innovation, integration and inclusion in keeping up with current trends, encourage investment, protect rights and interests of service providers, as well as provide postal services to areas considered not sustainable. She noted that the toll-free emergency number
the roles of the Nigerian Postal Service as referred to as the Public Postal Operator, PPO, whose responsibility shall be the provision of universal postal services in Nigeria.
Sponsor of the National Emergency Number Act, Senator Ibikule Amosun, said the bill seeks to make 112 the emergency number accessible to Nigerians with more timely response to all forms of emergency situations.
Adopting 112 as a uniform national emergency number will enable Nigerians to easily learn, remember, and dial the number when in distress situations. It will also save a lot of Nigerians the stress of having to memorize more than one emergency number. The use of 112 as a national emergency number will create easy and seamless access for Nigerians, including those in remote areas.
On his part, the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy called for the establishment of one operational emergency communication center in each state of the Federation.
Looking at the challenges we have in the country with regards to security, throughout last year, we spent the whole year trying to activate our emergency communication centers all over the country. Our plan is to have a minimum of one emergency communication center in each state, and that will be in collaboration with other stakeholders that will use it, like police, fire service, and many more. So far, 23 are operationals, and we do hope before the end of this year, 9 more are going to be operational. So we are going to have a minimum of 32 centers operational within this year, and we plan that the remaining will be completed in the first quarter of 2022.
The bill, when passed into law, will make 112 a uniform nationwide emergency toll-free number.
Chief of Defense Staff General Lucky Irabo said the Nigeria military remains undeterred in its quest to defend the nation from internal aggression. John Tenner reports that General Irabo said this on day 1 of the 3-day prayer for late Army Chief and 10 others at Niger Barracks, Asokoro, Abuja.